Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the KEWL Wrestling Podcast, the worst podcast on the internet today. I am your host, as always, the slightly above average man, the Hash Brown Kid. Across from me is Cactus. Cactus, how you doing, my man?
I'm dying of COVID.
And across from him is Ray Dolphin. Ray, how's it going?
Tony Khan doesn't care about black people.
Oh, hey! Dogs.
He cares a lot about dogs.
Welcome to season 2 of the KEWL Podcasts. Here's what happened. Why season 1 was only 2 episodes. Fucking COVID happened.
Yeah,
we'll try not to have another major world disaster happen. Yellowstone's about to explode, so hey, maybe KEWL season 2 is going to be 1 episode. Who knows?
Well, technically, this is season 3. Before it was season 2. Season 2 was just the first 2 NXT events of this year.
Fuck the coronavirus, brother.
Yeah,
this is season 3.
Season 3! Ah! The Amigo.
COVID, if I see you, it's on site, motherfucker.
The power of COVID is in my hands.
Me, Vincent Kennedy McMahon. I created COVID.
Such good shit, pal.
He feared W too much. He had to create COVID. How else to go?
Mm-hmm. All right. What's on the schedule today, boys?
The Wrld On GCW 2. Presented by Game Changer Wrestling. Live from Indianapolis, Indiana, in a crowd of 3 people. Sorry. What is it, like 40?
I don't know. They were socially distanced, okay?
They were. It made it seem a lot smaller than probably what it was, including a bunch of free fans in the back, including a Muslim couple. So congratulations to those Muslim women who got to watch Alley Cat versus Effie.
Surprisingly, they weren't the fans that left.
Surprised that Johnny Rock didn't end up in the ring during that match.
What the fuck is this? We kick off the event. The first match back. Jimmy.
You're fucking.
He's not gonna fucking scream anymore. That was season 1. Damn it!
I gotta find a new thing.
You're fucking with a different boy.
Jimmy Lord, as he takes on Alex Zane. Boy,
Man, this match was sloppy as fuck.
Yeah.
Before we get into how sloppy that is, I'd like to give a shout out to Jimmy Lloyd for presenting us with brand new shorts. That's
They
it.
were nice.
That's it. Yeah.
Flashy.
He was Jim for that one event.
Yeah.
Jim Boyd.
Jimmy had some nice fluorescent shorts on. Zane's hair changed from the normal purple to a teal with a hint of purple.
Yeah.
To match his teal hair. Don't you fucking compare him to the
Mighty Ducks of Anaheim.
That was eggplant and green. That wasn't teal and purple.
Eggplant.
Eggplant.
Alex Zane was giving out some air high fives before the event.
Yeah, socially distancing as he should.
Boys, I got one thing to complain about this match. Let me start off by complaining about this. Fuck Alex Zane and his incredibly high metabolism.
Oh yeah.
All right? I wish I could eat that much Taco Bell. I used to. I used to be able to eat so much fucking Taco Bell and stay skinny, but now look, I got titties.
Oh, look at me.
For all the audio viewers out there, he's showing off his man titties.
Look at my titties.
Find me a sexy man.
Find me a sexy man. God, it's just as bad as season 2. Except I have a haircut.
Yeah, so the match opened up with a tie-up, some technical spots, and some flips and shit. Yeah, it's like things never changed.
Hold up. Before we... They completely whiffed that fucking shooting star press off the fucking apron.
Oh my god! and God bless Kevin Gill for trying to make it seem as though the Jimmy Lloyd made him miss on purpose. Jimmy Lloyd Really getting out of the way of that one.
He might have reversed it into a complete shot, into a downward slam. No, he whiffed it.
He ate shit.
OG Kevin Gill remains an OG. Cactus, you haven't spoken up much during this match.
The one spot that speaks out to me is when there was a front flip DDT from, I think it was Jimmy Lloyd, and essentially it was just a fisherman suplex.
Yeah,
they
did not get enough rotation, so it just looked like he got fucking.
The front flip DDT. Yeah.
Where fucking Alex Zane just hit a fisherman, not fisherman, a Northern Lights suplex.
Northern Lights. Yeah.
Yeah, essentially, because yeah. God damn it, Jimmy Lloyd front flip DDT.
Very similar to a destroyer spot that just didn't land all the way. Jimmy just landed on his back instead of his butt for that maneuver.
There's also a Hash's favorite spot, which is Jimmy Lloyd just kind of arching over by the corner for about 15 minutes. While Alex slowly climbs up there.
I'll let you know that spot can be performed correctly because later on in the show, that spot happened in the Trey Lamar Lee Moriarty match, and Trey made it work. But I'll get on to that when we talk about that match.
Oh, I remember the Crunch Wrap Supreme. Sweet, sweet Crunch Wrap Supreme. Always hated it. So the Crunch Wrap Supreme was followed by the Taco Driver for the 1, 2, 3. Gentlemen, what do you rate this match?
I gave it a 64.
I gave it a 55.
63, bitches! Yeah!
Well, these guys haven't wrestled in a while. I mean, granted, Jimmy was shit before this, so I had to give him some leeway. Ring rust.
He's a different boy. His level is on a different level because he's a different boy.
Yeah, that level is
just don't comprehend how good he is.
Look, I mean, Jimmy Lloyd's not as bad as you're saying he is.
Controversial opinion. Jimmy Lloyd is only good at death matches.
Here's a controversial opinion. Jimmy Lloyd is a good wrestler. That's a controversial opinion, you fucknut.
You can be good at only death matches and be a good wrestler because deathmatch wrestling is wrestling.
Look, somebody's not fucking with a different boy.
No, I don't want to fuck with any boys at all.
We're not libertarians here.
Hey-o! All right.
Up next, we have Tony Deppen taking on the Iron Demon, Shane Mercer. Oh yeah, by the way, I could do his taunt. Look at it. It's stupid.
I can't see it.
It's stupid. Can you see it now?
Wow. Look at that. Look at that. That's dumb.
MDK. All right. We're just doing gang signs again. This is the second time in the podcast history we've been doing gang signs. Nacho gang. All right, that's a callback and a half. Tony M. Baby. Because, you know, Shane Mercer's that much stronger than Tony Deppen.
Yeah. Throughout the entire match, Shane Mercer threw Tony around like he weighed nothing. Props to Shane Mercer for retaining his strength through this epidemic. Dude's obviously got his workout on at home.
He's an Iron Demon. What do you expect?
I feel like they fucked up the hip toss in the event. They did a hip toss early in the match.
Was that the one where Tony Deppen's neck almost slams against the bottom rope?
Yes.
Yeah. That was an opening spot.
Yeah. Yeah. I winced at that one, honestly.
There's a couple spots in this match that Tony took a bump and I winced.
I didn't see that opening spot because for the first 3 of the first 4 matches, as soon as they started, a fight just fucking crashed for me.
Oh,
so I had to restart the entire thing.
By the way, fuck Fight TV.
Fight TV was ass. But when is Fight TV ever not ass?
Yeah.
When they're on demand, their video on demand service is fucking great.
Their live sucks.
Their live sucks, yeah, but the video on demand service, I mean, it's phenomenal. Don't watch an event live.
Yeah. So the venue for this show was a park, and to the side of the park was a river. So, of course, we had to have a few spots tease someone getting thrown into the river. We had Tony Deppen attempting to suplex Shane Mercer into the river, followed by Shane Mercer attempting to gorilla press or military press. I don't quite know the difference.
Same thing.
Tony Deppen into the river. Obviously, no one got thrown into the river. It was like a 40-foot drop into like 2 feet of water. Someone would have died.
You can't tease that spot, though, and not expect me to be disappointed when it doesn't pay off.
Hey, someone got thrown into water during this match, though.
Yes,
Hold
they
up.
did. Yes,
We're
they
not
did.
talking about that yet. Actually, you know what?
Sure. About halfway through the match, Shane Mercer walks over to the a hot dog stand. You know, they had concessions set up in the background. And from our camera angle, he appears to grab a hot dog, take a bite, slap the shit out of someone, and walk away holding them by the neck. It turns out that was none other than Logan Stunt. Ring the continuity bell, motherfuckers! Shane Mercer doesn't like Logan Stunt. Shit. Beautiful bell. Beautiful bell.
Best I could do is...
Oh!
Ah!
Okay, so he grabs Logan Stunt and drags him over to it looks like an elevated pond, right? So like the pond is maybe like 10 feet off the ground, like there's a wall. I don't know how to explain it, but
It's like a fountain.
a fountain. He essentially
Cactus, post the GIF.
Yeah, put the GIF here. He gorilla presses him, and he's not gonna put the GIF. This is stupid. He gorilla presses him into the fountain. So someone got wet.
Oh, you mean Jiff? Okay.
Shut the fuck
Okay.
up.
I am going to punch you square
This
in the
just
throat.
Cool. Canceled after first episode of season 3 after Dolphin and Hash murder Cactus.
Just beat the shit out of you. Let me talk about a couple of other spots. Cactus, do you have any spots you want to talk about?
There's 2 amazing spots that Shane Mercer did. If you guys want to talk about any of them,
I didn't have any other Shane Mercer spots. I did have a fan yelling, "Shane fucking Mercer!" Yeah, I agree with that.
There's what I call a pop-up front power slam, where he fucking
Oh,
Tony Deppen like
okay,
10 feet in the air.
Cactus.
Caught him.
When we watched together, we both couldn't think of a name for that. When I watched it the second time with Hash, it had occurred to me that was a tour of the islands. Jeff Cobb's move.
Oh, it was a pop-up tour of the islands. That was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, that was pretty damn neat. And there's a military press tombstone.
Yeah, they got a fucking 2 count.
Yeah, also
Fucking pissed.
Tony came down on his neck. The second spot in the match that made me cringe. Yeah. Welcome to Game Changer Wrestling, where the coolest shit doesn't end the match.
You want to know what ended the fucking match? A forearm to the back of the neck by Tony Deppen onto Shane Mercer. Shane Mercer's second singles loss, and it's through a fucking forearm.
Yeah, well, ever since Hash pointed this out to me, that ever since they've taken Shane Mercer out of the scrambles, he started losing.
Yeah. Oh, there's also that corner powerbomb, not corner powerbomb, just regular powerbomb that Shane Mercer landed on the back of his neck, like straight neck.
Yeah.
Because Tony can't handle that much weight.
I mean, Tony also landed on the back of his neck when he went for a suicide dive. Mercer was supposed to catch him, and Tony just landed on his neck.
Oh, and you want to talk about how that was saved into an apron powerbomb? Tony's already on his neck, fucking shaking, convulsing, and Shane's like, "Oh, it's my turn." Oh!
Let's not talk about seizures in this event yet.
Oh,
not yet, but
geez.
soon. Boys, death blow from Tony Deppen for the 1, 2, 3. What do you give this match?
Give it a solid 78.
I gave this a 75.
Repeat that number, Cactus.
78.
Because, boy, that's what I gave it.
Oh, shit! First time in season 3! You know what that means?
Yeah!
Ring the fucking bell!
I don't have a bell.
Oh, boo. We had the continuity bell. Oh, there we go.
Yeah!
Oh, shit! What the fuck, Cactus?
Wait, hold up. Does this boy got a beer?
No, that was light. That was a lighter.
Yeah!
If we all get the same score, you have to set yourself on fire. Do it for the brand. Do it for the brand.
Not yet.
Up next, Kyle the fucking Beast, taking on the motherfucking truth, AJ Gray.
The true
Our champion.
The true GCW champion. The people's champion. And I should point out now, since this is the first time we've seen it, all of the black talent on this show, including our ring announcer Jay Rose, wearing a nice looking Black Lives Matter t-shirt, which is a nice shirt because, you know, Black Lives fucking matter. Am I right, boys?
And before you go into the comments like, fucking Chris Jericho said all lives matter, shut the fuck up. Black Lives Matter right now because they're the ones that are being fucking gunned down in the fucking streets by a bunch of fucking thugs committed by our stupid fucking government. We gotta fucking rise up as a people. I'm talking about that gang shit, all right? Let's fucking go to your local gun store, buy the largest magazines you fucking can.
All right, let's... Oh, no. Well, yep. I don't know if that can make air. Okay.
The JTB looks stupid. Let's
Oh,
get into that.
Let me tell you something about...
You want to talk about this? KTB is a fucking nerd, all right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that spot where he rolls into a spear, hits AJ with the spear, and does his stupid fucking little taunt after the fucking spear.
Get this,
You're a
guys.
fucking nerd.
Get this. So imagine this guy for me for a second, okay?
All right.
He's a beast.
Okay.
He's big and he works really fucking stiff, right?
Yeah, I like that.
He can move the way men his size should not be able to move in that ring.
All right, that's pretty cool. Yeah, yeah.
And he wears a leotard with fabric hanging off like tassels.
Hold up. Wait.
He has a Phantom of the Opera-esque face paint.
Stop.
He's from the woods.
No!
And his name is Kyle.
Fuck!
Bro, Kyle the fucking Beast is so... He could be so cool, but he's such a nerd.
Not only that, he has like one of the worst movesets in indie wrestling. His moveset is fucking awful.
You want to talk about the rolling spear where he hits it and then fucking... Dude.
Yeah, brother! Yeah!
You want to talk about the running senton where he just bounces off the ropes and just fucking works.
He takes like 2 steps and
he
then
did the
drops
dead
his
body
back on.
spot with... He did the fucking, what is it, Ortiz dead body spot with a fucking pirouette.
Yeah.
Like he did. Kyle's such a fucking nerd.
I mean, to his in his favor or whatever the fuck. I don't.
To his credit.
Thank you. To his credit, he did have a splash spot later in the match where it was like a spine buster and then a splash where he got some major air on it, and that actually looked cool. But yeah, the other one was lame as fuck.
Yeah, he can do some cool shit. He chooses not to.
Yeah,
but he could.
Kyle enjoys his brand new bouncy castle. The reason why I say that is because he was just bouncing everywhere this match. Fucking lion salts just bouncing, doing the fucking splashes and shit. Kyle really enjoyed his birthday bouncy castle.
We had the first door spot of the entire, or since the beginning of this pandemic. AJ Gray pulls out a door, and boys, I have never been more happy in my life to see a grown-ass man holding a fucking door. GCW is back, baby. We had a door spot.
I've never been happy to see a grown man holding the door. They've been ripped off the hinges. I don't want to get beaten again.
Oh, no.
Are they coming at you with the door?
Yes, this is a controversial episode. Already, Season 3, Episode 1, I've talked about government uprising and being beaten with a door.
We have any more interesting spots to go about, or what do we got, boys?
Yes.
The finish.
Yes.
The finish. A superplex rolled through into a running emerald flosion through the fucking table for the 1, 2, 3. Gentlemen, what did you give this match?
It's a fucking door.
It barely went through the door, too. Like, it caught, like, the very bottom of it.
Shut the fuck up. It was still cool.
Gave it the most American of ratings, a 76.
I give this a 75.
Yeah, I totally also gave it in the 70s, 82.
Whoa! Whoa.
This match fucked.
What happened to the old hash? I miss the old hash. Shitting on every match hash.
Give me the old dick. The dick I love. The dick I'm used to. Not this new big dick.
The old hash
dick.
The old hash were rated at 1% higher than me and acted like I hated it.
Yeah, that's the old hash, man. How could you hate this fucking match? Up next, speaking of matches that I hated, I'm kidding. It's Trey Lamar versus Lee Moriarty. Lee Moriarty, I'm just going to get this right out the fucking gate, has grown so much since Drags and Dropkicks at WrestleMania 34 weekend, or 35 weekend. He has grown so fucking much.
What do you take on in that? I don't remember him being
He was
there.
in a scramble.
Oh, that
was the first time we saw Lee Moriarty, and God.
This is actually my first time seeing him, and I can say with the utmost certainty, Lee Moriarty fucks. He really does fuck. This match
like
ruled.
When he Paradise Locked himself to get out of a fucking headlock and just kind of bounced out with the fucking Paradise Lock.
That was beautiful. That spot was.
By the way, fuck the Paradise Lock.
I still remember fucking Zack Sabre Jr. getting out of it by just not being in it.
Yeah.
That's how you say it.
What do you mean? What do you mean my legs and arms don't have to be stuck in this position?
Oh, I can just get the fuck out.
Wow.
Wow.
How to counter a move. Stand the fuck up.
Let's talk about that fucking Trey Lamar Connor rolls himself to try and he's gonna run, so I'm gonna Connor roll, and I'm gonna roll out of it, and I'm gonna probably hit him with a drop kick. Lee Moriarty sees that he's rolling, and he's like, you know what? Fuck that. Does a somersault himself and pins him, countering the roll with a roll through pin. Boys, I've never seen something more fucking crisp.
That spot was gorgeous. Absolutely.
Beautiful. Yeah, it was a great spot.
Definitely. Let's see here. What else?
That fucking ghost walk DDT.
Oh, yes. Okay, so I noticed Lee Moriarty came out to the ring with his straps down and wrestled with his straps down, letting you know that it was full go, 100% the entire match. There was no time to pull those straps down. They stay down.
I wish I could be more productive. I have no notes on this match because I just enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I tried to get as much notes as I can while still watching. Let me talk about this spot. It was a roll through into a final cut, followed by another roll through after the final cut into the deal for a 2 count. I can't believe people are kicking out of the deal. Nobody kicks out of the deal
when the deal
is done. After that, Trey Lamar hit a Connor roll Pele kick, bounced off the ropes, and hit a death blow, showing that Tony Deppin's moves shouldn't be finishing fucking matches. Oh, for a 2.9 count. So it was this close. Tony Deppin's move's still protected.
Yeah. Tony Deppin's a striker. It works for him.
Shout out Chris Hero.
Oh, yeah. We had a sick-ass fucking discus boot. I love that move. Shut up, Oliver.
So, let me talk to you about this finish real quick. Lee Moriarty gets Trey Lamar into a standing headlock position. He goes from the standing headlock position, bounces off the top rope into a tornado DDT, to which he still holds on, rolls through, picks him up for a suplex, however, moves his arm subtly and turns it into a complete shot. It was a lifting suplex complete shot move for the 1, 2, 3. Gentlemen, give that match rating.
85.
Honestly?
85.
I gave this match an 88. It was very close to being my first 90 back. Very close.
Y'all cowards. Y'all are fucking cowards.
Well,
This match deserved a fucking 90. Y'all are fucking cowards.
It was very close. And
you know what that goes into, boys? Fuck AIW.
Oh, yeah. Fuck AIW guy.
What?
In a match... Oh, there was a... Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
It's the sound of Second Gear Crew, or whatever the fuck they're called, taking on the punk ass, bitch ass, fucking Ohio head ass, fucking ugly pieces of shit in 44-0 RS Pussy and Atticus. I can't come up with a nickname for him. His name's fucking Atticus.
Fucking more like Badicus, am I right, boys?
Oh! Fucking Ricky Shane Page comes out, the fans chant, "Look at those titties! Look at those titties!" They don't like Ricky Shane Page.
Ricky Shane Page was simply just he comes out with a mask on, looking to socially distance.
Don't forget about Second Gear Crew's special guest they pulled into the ring.
And a literal Amish guy.
Yes, Levi Everett. Churn his butter. Churn his butter. Churn his butter.
Beautiful. I love Levi.
Kevin Gill goes off on RS Pussy.
Yeah, definitely.
Kevin Gill, like I explained this to Ray when we were watching it, because Kevin Gill is a bad commentator. He's not a very good commentator. He is great when he's spitting venom. When he's just going off on somebody, he's fantastic. But he cannot put anybody over.
Yeah.
So crack open a Faygo, Kevin Gill. You win one compliment from the cool guys.
You're better than drunk Joey Janela. There's a second one.
You're also better than fucking what was it? David fucking Shemansky? Who was the punk ass on commentary with Kevin Gill?
Oh, Dave Prazak.
Yeah, fuck Dave Prazak.
Yeah, I felt like mentioning that it always depends on who you're working with, how you are on commentary. Kevin Gill by himself is bad. Kevin Gill with Dave Prazak is bad, or is good. Dave Prazak with Sarah Shockey is good, because Sarah Shockey fucking sucks. So if you're with someone who's bad, you're going to look better by comparison.
Yeah.
That is all.
Ricky Shane Page didn't save Atticus Cogar as they were beating him down.
No, he doesn't care about his boys.
How about the beginning spot where Second Gear Crew were putting chairs and tables, doors, into the ring, and
it's a fucking door, not a table.
The Ohio boys were just throwing back out of the ring.
Yeah,
I mean, the art of the heel is incredibly lost in independent wrestling. No one's really a heel because you're not allowed to be in indie events. And I do mean that. You're not allowed to be. There are people who act like heels, and then on Twitter they get fucking called out for it by like fans and shit. It's like, dude, do you want heels or do you want everybody to be the fucking elite?
They want everyone to be silent badasses who just sit there and
as you were,
as I want you to be.
And going back to this, Ricky Shane Page has fucking encapsulated how easy it is to really be a heel, but how hard it is to be in today's day and age, because no one else on the indie scene has the heat that Ricky Shane Page has.
Definitely, Ricky Shane Page.
He just walks out and gets shit on. No one cheers for him.
He has the most heat in the independents right now, in my opinion. Just all he had to do was come out and blindside the most over man on the independents, and who would have guessed people hate him? And he plays into the hate.
Matthew Justice fucked up a spear in this match.
I
don't know if y'all noticed that. He fucked it up one more time.
Yes, where he goes to spear Cogar through the table. Was it Cogar or was it Shane Page?
It was
Cogar. He went to spear him through the table and he fucks up. Fans chant one more time and he's like, fuck it, one more time. And then he actually goes through the door.
44-0 cheat to win for the 1-2-3. That's all I got for the finish.
Do we have ratings, boys?
It's 65%.
I gave this a 60.
Just nothing.
Splitting you two right down the middle, that's a 62.
All right. That brings us to the intermission. And rather than jumping straight into the second half of the show, we're going to test out a new segment where, we give a little bit of entertainment during the intermissions. What do we have planned for today's intermission, boys?
Ring rat stories.
Yes, we have found a ring rat website that has been archived with many stories of their sexual escapades with wrestlers, big names and small names alike. We've chosen 2 to read you today. Here is the first one.
Before you start, we didn't clear this by Cactus in any means. Dolphin and I just decided ourselves we're in intermission. We're just gonna talk about ring rat stories. Cactus hasn't heard these stories. He doesn't know what's going on. So this is going to be Cactus's first reaction to these ring rat stories. I hope you enjoy.
All right, our first wrestler today, Abdullah the Butcher. I met Abby in the locker room at an indie show. He told me how pretty I was, and then we started kissing. He took off his clothes and unveiled his large penis. I believe in racial genital stereotypes, and so I wasn't too surprised. He did whatever I wanted and liked it. When I played with his nipples and man breasts and rubbed his forehead, I liked it when I put my erect nipple in his blading scars. He was great at oral and knew how to use his penis. Abby is a fantastic lover. You imagine that, boys, rubbing an erect nipple on Abdullah the Butcher's blading scar.
You don't want to imagine being anywhere near Abdullah the Butcher, like sexually or otherwise, really.
He's got AIDS.
He's got hepatitis. Get it right.
Does he have Hep C?
Is it Hep A or Hep C? Hep C is our friend. Hep A is a villain.
I don't think either of them are a friend, really.
Shut the fuck up. We move on to the second story.
All right, let me find it. Here we go. All right. Give me 1 second. All right. Here we go. Now this is 2 separate stories on the same wrestler. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, it's about Dwayne The Rock Johnson. These are about Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Okay, he's married, but I couldn't help myself with, this was at Rebellion 99, during a time when I had dyed my hair blonde. It was like a covert operation, all top secret. And at the end of the day, it was not worth the hassle. The Rock wasn't that well hung. It is quite long, but very thin. He is a selfish son of a bitch. The great one, my arse. Follow up.
It's your boy, Skinny Penis.
Follow up. I know for a fact The Rock is a little below average than normal. His dick is also skinny. He also wait. These are the grammar on these is horrible.
Yeah, it's right.
He was also fucking a certain Nitro girl for a while. His hang time in the sack is not that great. He does not enjoy oral sex, and he does fuck around a lot, but never with fans. Usually the women in the industry. And for the record, he loves blondes with huge tits. You can take all of that to the bank. So, ladies and gentlemen, what have we learned today during intermission? Abdullah the Butcher likes nipples in his blading scars, and the people's strudel is actually the people's noodle.
That was a good one.
All right, everybody, we're at the second half of the GCW event, and we're starting off with the Scramble Fuck.
Cole Radrick taking on Gringo Loco, taking on Calvin Tankman, taking on JJ Garrett, taking on
MLW signee. Recent MLW signee.
Newest
Calvin
MLW signee.
Congratulations to Calvin
Better than
Tankman.
Barrington Hughes.
Yeah.
Sorry, Barrington Hughes, you can't fucking wrestle.
You can barely walk.
JJ Garrett taking on Zachary Wentz, who replaced Jonathan Wolf. By the way, fuck Jonathan Wolf. And Benjamin Parker.
Yeah.
Benjamin Carter.
Fuck you, Carter. I honestly thought it was Parker.
Yeah, well, you were wrong!
Yeah, I read the card. That's how I got the names down.
Oh, okay. We start off the match with a super kick family reunion.
Yes, a super
Calvin Tankman.
A super kick gathering, if you will.
Yes, they all.
Gathering of the Super Kickalos.
A super kick gathering of under 10 people.
Yes,
so it's
yes. A socially distanced gathering.
Yeah.
COVID humor.
After like the past 2 weeks on Twitter, like all wrestlers should have been socially separating for a while now. Apparently,
I'd like to correct Dolphin real quick. That spot where they bend over and attack, that wasn't during the Trey Lamar match. That was during this match, and that was when JJ Garrett leaped over Cole Radrick and fucking American history X'd his ass into the fucking mat.
No, there was a spot during Trey Lamar, Lee Moriarty, where Trey hurts his arm and is grabbed onto the rope. Lee Moriarty jumps off the top rope and knees the shit out of his arm and looks like he breaks it. That was the spot I was referencing.
Oh, all right. Well, multiple fucking bending over spots happened at GCW.
Next time you try to, actually me. Get your shit straight. Actually. Get your shit straight.
Well, it looks like it. Well, boys, it wouldn't be a scramble match without a Tower of Doom spot.
It wouldn't. Kevin Gill had one of my favorite quotes of the night because it made sort of no sense, but it was hilarious. Someone get that kid some pudding. He's fucked.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember what the spot was.
I don't remember why he said that, but
that was Cole Radrick took a spot and Kevin Gill, someone get that kid some pudding. He's fucked.
Was that the American History X spot? Because that was the only spot I remember that Radrick actually got like fucked on. Was the spot where he just gets double stomped into the fucking mat.
Yeah.
What is it?
That was after the Headlock City spot.
Headlock City.
I would definitely like to understand Kevin Gill's reasoning on that because that
he's a proponent of after coitus pudding.
Post coitus pudding.
PCP, boys.
Kevin Gill does PCP.
Post coitus pudding.
Yeah. I like to partake in a little PCP every now and then. You know what I mean. Post coitus pudding.
These are the spots I'll always remember. When Cole dies. There was an 036 from Benjamin Carter.
Yeah, it was very nice, very good. Benjamin Carter is extremely athletic for a man. I was going to make a white man can't jump joke, but he's very athletic.
Well, I mean, if anyone's ever watched the British Basketball Association, they know Brits can't jump.
He's not British.
Yeah, he is.
No way.
Yeah, Benjamin Carter's British.
He's a British cowboy?
Yeah.
Wow. Those exist.
Benjamin Carter's not a cowboy, is he?
Yeah, he likes to wear cowboy hats.
Let's make him a cowboy.
Yeah. He literally posts a picture of himself on Twitter wearing a cowboy hat saying the world needs more cowboys. I would assume he's a cowboy.
He's talking about like human-animal hybrids.
No. Like a monster girl, but he's a cow. Moo!
Yeah, cow man, not a monster girl.
There was a beautiful UFO cutter from Zachary Wentz.
I have never seen that move in real life.
Jonathan Wolf.
Oh yeah, fuck Jonathan Wolf.
I'm gonna keep saying that until this match is over, because like, I just to address the big elephant in the room. Thank God for the speaking out movement happening.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of fucking scumbags being kicked out of the industry. Good.
Sure, those scumbags happen to be some of the best wrestlers on the scene, but who fucking needs them if they're gonna be manipulators, abusive, rapists, pedophiles? Looking at you, Marty.
Who would have guessed the man whose gimmick was, hey, touch my penis, was a fucking scumbag?
Joey!
Yes, who would have guessed the professional sexual assaulter was a sexual assaulter?
The cancel culture got canceled. For those who don't watch Impact,
a lot of irony.
Not a lot of people watch Impact. That was his group name, the cancel culture. Just so you know.
Yeah, watch Impact, by the way. Impact's pretty good.
Oh yeah, no, it's phenomenal. Crazy Steve's back.
Watch Impact.
Okay.
So you have nothing to look forward to.
Never mind, don't watch Impact.
Suicide! Come alive!
Let's go watch a fucking blind clown wrestle. Don't watch Impact.
JJ Garrett hit an incredible imploding corner senton. The only time I've ever seen an imploding senton was like to the outside of the ring, and that's only in Mexico. But Garrett's like, nah, fuck it. I'm gonna risk hitting my head on the fucking corner and do it inside the ring.
Kevin Gill made a comment leading into the Tower of Doom spot that I couldn't get out of my head. That Kevin Gill looks like a combination, or not Kevin Gill, that JJ Garrett looks like a combination of Rick Steiner and Jeff Cobb. And he does. I can't unsee it now.
The dog-faced gremlin.
Yes. That's a tiny mixture of Rick Steiner and Jeff Cobb. And Slater from Saved by the Bell.
It's all right, because I'm Saved by the Bell.
You just remember the episode where she was addicted to those caffeine pills or whatever? I need the pills! I need the pills to sing!
I'm so excited! I'm so excited!
That's just me.
So scared! Yes.
That's just me before every podcast. I need the fucking pills to talk.
Calvin Tankman hit a tope.
Yeah, and
Yes,
a standing shooting star.
For the 1, 2, 3, gentlemen, what do you rate this match?
71. It was fine, I guess.
I had so much fun during this match. I gave this an 80.
I gave it a 77.
All right.
Where's the old hash, man? I miss rating things lower than all of you guys and explaining why every match sucks.
Well, only you know where the old hash is.
He's taking a shit.
I'm sorry. The old hash can't answer the phone right now. He's taking a shit.
Up next, we had Kid Rock taking on Chris Dickinson. I'm sorry, Manders. A one called Manders. He's a cowboy, baby.
He should come out to that song.
He should. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. The cowboy should come out to the cowboy song.
This was some real big boy wrestling.
Yeah, very, very, very big boy stuff here. Lots of slappity shit.
Chris Dickinson has been doing this thing recently that, like, I noticed before, and it's back where he just kind of works the legs. He's been doing that a lot lately, where he works the legs of opponents and just makes matches a little bit more boring, but more sensible.
It took me until my third time watching the show, and yes, I watched the show 3 fucking times to get ready for this podcast. That he worked the match or worked the leg through the entire match, and of course that leads into the finish. Which I won't say yet because I want to continue talking about this match a little bit, about how this match reminded me of like something you'd see in like an old match from Japan, like just two dudes slapping the shit out of each other, getting a little bit technical, and working stiff as fuck.
It's like peak Stan Hansen versus Chris Dickinson.
Yes.
No, this match sucked.
Stan Hansen versus Dr. Death, as Hash put it.
Yes. Yeah, Dickinson's straight up Dr. Death.
Yeah.
All right, I don't give a fuck. I'll fight all of you.
What was the Dr. Death character for that one fucking bootleg video game that had bootleg wrestling names?
Oh, what was it? Like it was like Mr. Murder or some stupid shit like that.
Something like that.
Mr. Murder, MD.
Jesus Christ. By the way, let me complain about something real quick. I play a little game called Extreme Warfare Revenge, right? And it's a booking simulator because I'm a nerd with no fucking life of my own. So I decided to book a match. David Starr versus Chris Dickinson. Fuck David Starr, by the way. Who would have imagined that the super preachy leftist was a fucking scumbag? Whom would have guessed?
One more time for the people in the back. Fuck David Starr.
Yeah. Fuck David Starr. David
Fuck
Starr.
David Starr. Fuck David Starr. Fuck David Starr.
Fuck NASCAR driver David Starr.
Yeah, fuck him too. I got a complaint from David Starr one time after EWR booking a match between Dickinson and David Starr. David Starr cried, Dickinson worked too stiff. Well, guess what? Now you're only working death matches, and you're only working them against Dickinson. I hope Dickinson kills
Yeah.
you.
Didn't have a problem working stiff with that one woman against her will. Heyo, that was a rape joke. That wasn't funny. That wasn't funny.
Shout out to all those survivors of domestic assault.
Keep speaking out.
Dickinson just straight up kicks Manders in the back, and some dude yells, "Wrestling!"
Yeah, fuck that.
Fuck
that shit. I'm sick and tired of fucking hearing wrestling. It's all fucking wrestling, jackass.
This is wrestling.
Yeah, it is. What the fuck did you expect? You came to a fucking wrestling show. What do you think the fucking W in fucking GCW stands for? Fucking Wumbo? Game changer Wumbo?
Whataburger? Game changing Whataburger? Yeah, it's M for me. It should be W for Wumbo.
It should be W for Whataburger. Not sponsored by Whataburger.
I want a burger, you want a burger, he, she, me,
Whataburger. Simple Whataburgerology, SpongeBob.
Whataburger, please sponsor us.
God, I remember why I don't want this podcast.
This is a terrible podcast. This was a terrible idea.
Always are.
Dragon screw off the top rope from Dickinson. This felt like an overhyped squash match.
Yeah.
Manners didn't do much.
They had to give him the squash match. He's the dirty daddy, and it was Father's Day. Yeah.
You're right.
Right. Gave him the energy.
It wasn't Father's Day, actually. This was Saturday.
Fuck. Fuck you, Cactus people would have believed me. Shut up.
The match ended with a figure 16 leg lock because he's that much better than Charlotte Flair.
Ooh.
Dream match: Charlotte Flair versus Chris Dickinson.
Dirty Daddy! Woo! That worked a little too well, boys. What do you give the match?
70. It was a match.
I gave this a 70 as well. What is it?
Please don't make me light me on fire.
Light Cactus on fire! I gave it a 70! Yeah!
Burn it down! Burn it down! Burn it down!
Burn it down! I'm glad he changed his music. That sucked. Fuck. Up next! We had Injustice's own Myron Reed with the stupidest fucking ring gear in the world taking on Ray's favorite wrestler, Blake Christian.
Ray, who recently got a Blake Christian shirt.
Yeah, you want to carry his bags too?
Wow, Ray likes a wrestler and
get him some fucking water.
Bought a t-shirt of said wrestler that he enjoys. What a fucking mark. Am I right?
You could have been the guy that bought a Joey Ryan t-shirt. I'll admit it.
Yeah, fuck you. My Cody Hall shirt's in the fucking mail.
Is it? Did you actually do it?
Did I? Maybe. I did.
I told you wouldn't do it, pussy.
I'm not gonna fucking.
How's it feel to get bullied for liking wrestling on wrestling podcast?
I feel it. All right, so this match, I have a feeling Hash isn't gonna like it, but I really like this match. I like this match a lot.
I like the match too.
It was a very good match.
Yeah.
I'm just shitting on you in particular. So, I saw some comments on the internet. I can't remember where I saw it, whether it be fucking Twitter or Reddit or whatever. But people were
or the Fight TV comments
or the Fight. Who the fuck reads those? People saying that they thought Christian and Reed were blown up like 5 minutes into this match. They were pacing themselves, jackass. It was like 90 degrees outside. And I think it really helped the pace of this match that they didn't fucking go 500% at the very beginning. They tried feeling each other out and countering each other's moves for the first few minutes of this match. It was good. I liked it.
I don't know. The pacing to me was a little bit buggy.
Mm-hmm.
like because it would be fast and slow, then fast and slow.
I
Like it had a rhythm to it, so it was harder.
I personally enjoyed that, and also feel like that had to do with this being an outdoor event and it being hot and humid, where they couldn't keep the pace going. They had to slow down every now.
Yeah, plus the ring ropes. Well, actually, the ring ropes might not be slippery. They fucking disinfected.
No, but they're slippery because they keep spraying them down and wiping them. Yeah.
Good point.
I didn't like the feeling out process.
No?
It went on way too long. I can understand like nice couple minute feeling out process before getting into it, but it was like 10 minutes. It's over exaggerating, of course, but it was like a really long portion of the match was them just kind of feeling each other out and fucking hands on their fucking knees and trying to figure things out and going really slow and like one move stop. It really detracted from the match. Now, once the match actually got started, I changed my opinion. But if the match quickly ended after the feeling out shit, this match would have gotten like fucking 20.
Like as says, like I don't know, the match was extremely good. Like once it actually started getting down to both wrestlers wrestling each other, there's a lot of good spots that I'm not gonna name.
And especially once Myron Reed finally decides to take off that stupid ass chest protector.
It's weighted armor.
34 or like 3/4 of the match in, he's like, "Yeah, I'll take it off finally.
I'm taking this thing off. Fuck." And then he proceeds to, after that, just fucking do a tope, but diving over the ring post out of the corner onto Blake. And
beautiful.
That spot was gorgeous. And a spot that Myron Reed typically does in his matches is that beautiful cutter where he jumps out of the ring while the opponent is on the apron, taking them to the floor. He is phenomenal at that move, and I can see why he uses it so damn much.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
And I really have nothing to add. Like the match was it's just a good match. It's just a fun match to see.
I have something to add.
Go ahead.
Myron Reed hit a stun dog millionaire. Then he got up, hit an os cutter. Then he hit a testify DDT. And it got a 2 count.
A 2 count.
It's the Indies.
Blake Christian then went for a Spaceman plancha, caught Myron Reed, and hit a Nightmare on Helm Street. It was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Freaking Blake Christian hit a cheeky Nando's dropkick, followed by sit out last ride. That was pretty cool.
Fucking cool. How about that reverse Spanish fly that went into the Dragon Sleeper? That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And the match ends with a fucking roll-up!
Hey, but he used the roll-up to counter another roll-up.
It was a roll-up!
It was setting up for another match.
Ah! What do you give this match, boys?
I gave it an 88.
This was my joint match of the night with Lee Moriarty, Trey Lamar, as this was also an 88.
Oh, old Hash is back, boys! 65!
Oh, I didn't hate this. I didn't hate this match, Ray. Actually, I thought this match was pretty good. 60 fucking 5. Shut the fuck up. Looks like the old Hash is back from taking a shit.
65's a D. Can you say that's a D match?
I misread the 6. That was a 7.
How do you see this 6 from a 7?
I can't write. I have doctors writing. How much milligrams do you have? 7? Motherfucker, that's a 2.
He's dyslexic.
Oh, boys. Yeah, I know. That was a 75.
Okay, so wasn't that bad.
It was a C.
A C. A solid C. That's fine.
We start the match next. Cat, not Alligato. That is a separate wrestler. 2 wrestlers on the indie scene are basically named Alley Cat. Alligato is a Denver wrestler. Shout out Alligato. Do y'all hear that clown sound? Because that's Effie coming out. Fucking clown! I don't care how much of a fucking, like, oh, I'm a serious wrestler. Motherfucker, you only wrestle comedy matches. And you know how I know he only wrestles comedy matches? Orange Cassidy. Let's go back to that real quick. You're the toughest opponent I've ever had. And I just have one question for you. You want to grab, like, a coffee or something?
Let's not forget his classic match they had against Manser
for the WCW.
That match was fucking meme match of the decade.
It's one of the best matches I've ever seen.
Especially when Sting comes out. It turns out he was actually Wolfpack Sting.
So, boys, let me tell you my first three notes. Fuck the camera. Fuck ring rust.
Fuck Dave Christ.
Fuck Dave Christ.
Yeah, fuck Dave Christ.
Effie broke kayfabe in this match and said that Alley Cat is not a cat. Which
I'm not gonna rub your belly. You're not a cat. I'm a serious wrestler. I'm the old gay.
Yeah,
the age-old battle of old gay versus new gay. Which will prevail? Could you?
Alley Cat had a wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah, her top kind of busted off. You couldn't see anything, but they gave her a shirt to put on.
Yeah, you know what else we give that? A fuck Andy Dalton.
Oh yeah, fuck Andy Dalton.
Fuck the quarterback and the
no,
wrestler.
We like the quarterback. Fuck the wrestler.
Yeah, fuck dirty Andy Dalton. Dirty indeed.
Yeah, fuck quarterback Andy Dalton and fuck NASCAR driver David Starr.
Could you imagine being a passerby, just going for a walk in a park in beautiful Indianapolis, Indiana, when all of a sudden you hear a crowd chanting in the distance, "Rub that pussy. Rub that pussy." And you look,
I don't know,
and there's a wrestling ring in the middle of the park, and there is a man in tights and aerodynamic yoga fishnet pants, as they were referred.
Aerodynamic karate
pants. And a woman laying on the mat, dressed as a cat, demanding he rub her stomach. Yeah, go home. Go home.
I really just want to know what that Muslim couple thought of this.
They enjoyed it. They didn't leave.
Best things for everybody.
Yeah. Except Dave Christ.
And David Starr.
And David Starr. And Andy Dalton. And
Travis Banks.
And Jonathan Wolf.
And Jonathan Wolf.
And Jack Gallagher.
And Bull James. And
we can go on for days.
And especially Cody Hall, but for different reasons.
Yeah, fuck Cody. Hooligans! And fuck Quiet Storm. Not for the same reasons as these other guys.
Yeah, they didn't molest anybody. They just suck in the ring.
Oh, boys. I don't want to talk about this match.
It was a meme. There's not a lot to talk about.
Wasn't, though.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't really that funny.
Yeah, but it was still a meme match. It doesn't have to be good.
I don't know, I enjoyed the match enough. I enjoyed it incorporated memes with real spots. I enjoyed it.
All right. Well, what do y'all give it?
I gave it an 82.
I'm sorry, what?
82.
I gave it a 69.
Hell yeah,
brother!
And I gave it a 60.
I gave it a nice, brother! Yeah!
That's the lead number! I think I just like happy.
So, boys, before we get to the main event, let me just tell you. The other day, the last time I was in San Francisco, I was downtown looking for a woman. You know what I mean?
Woman.
I wanted a woman, but I didn't find no woman. I found a lot of non-gender specific people who look like women. Cactus, you look like you belong in San Francisco. That's your kind of place. That's your kind of people. Because you ain't never had no woman, daddy.
Yeah, and you have AIDS.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
And you have AIDS.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, of course, though.
Yes, there is. No AIDS. No,
okay.
No AIDS, nada.
Nothing wrong with having AIDS.
I'm
not saying I have it.
Up next, we had the teenage dirtbag, Spider Nate Webb, taking on the King, Nick Gage, Cactus, I think you'll appreciate this. When I was writing down Nate Webb, I accidentally started it with a J because I was thinking a lot about white trash Johnny Webb recently.
Yeah.
And I was telling Ray, because Ray never watched XPW with us, about how that time when Johnny Webb turned heel and he became Kung Fu Elvis.
God, we need to watch some XPW
Yeah.
together. Not with you because it sucks ass.
It's terrible.
It's fucking bad.
ICW New York, I'm going to give them one last chance because I really want to watch Alex Colon take on fucking Eric Ryan. I can't believe that match hasn't fucking happened yet.
Not one-on-one, at least.
So Nick Gage and Nate Webb opens up with a fan having a seizure.
Yeah, during Nick Gage's entrance, a female fan, she wasn't knocked over by Nick or the mob. She just happened to fall over and hit her head on a like stone bench that they had around the place, and you could see on the camera her start convulsing, and it was really, really concerning. And we cut to a second intermission, waiting for the ambulance to show up and take her away. I hope that fan's okay. I believe I have seen some things on Twitter stating that she is okay. So just, yeah. It's just,
they were, GCW was in contact with her, and we found out she is okay.
Yeah.
Cool shout out to Nick Gage. Yeah. Shout out to Jay Rose. They really kind of like made sure she was okay.
Yeah. The cool podcast sending out good vibes to that fan. We hope you're
good
okay.
Vibrations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so this match was a fucking squash.
It was a Nick Gage match.
Nick Gage beat the shit out of Nate Webb in his hometown.
Yeah.
Nate got no offense in. Nate got the fuck beaten out of him.
I guess for being a fucking 40-year-old teenager.
Oh, and here's the thing, too. After the event, his fucking cooking show debuted.
Yeah.
So he got his ass beat before his fucking star moment where he gets his own fucking cooking show.
Yeah, fucking GCW took a page out of WWE's playbook by having the hometown person get the fuck beaten out of them.
It was hilarious. One spot I want to talk about in particular was when Nick Gage hit he hit a fucking face wash and turned it into a stink face.
Oh.
Probably ripping ass right in front of fucking.
I don't know if you've seen the after pictures, but on that face wash, Nick Gage's boot like scraped the shit out of Nate Webb's face. He had boot marks in like road rash on the side of his head from that spot. So imagine that. You get road rash on the side of your bald ass head, and then Nick Gage just rips ass in your face.
Oh yeah, his bandana fell off like almost immediately.
Yeah.
Which makes him really shockingly bald.
Bald! 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 Bald!
All right. Boys, what do you give that match?
Fuck, what did I give that match? 60.
60.
Light yourself on fire again, Cactus. I gave it a 60.
Burn it down!
All right. Overall, what did we think of the event?
I gave it a cool rating, of course.
Well,
the cool rating I gave it was rehabbing from injury. You know, it's a tough ride, but it's better. It's better that it's there. You can walk again. You can do some of the stuff. You're still limited, but like you're just glad that's there, even if it's not the best.
Yeah, just like that. To quote Cactus. Something he said while we were watching during that first match. Yeah, it wasn't the best. I'm just happy wrestling's back. That's how I felt about this whole show. Was this show perfect? Fuck no. It wasn't even the best GCW show that's happened this year. But I'm happy to have wrestling back, and I'm happy to have the Cool Wrestling Podcast back.
I am too. I am so happy to have it back real quick that I am going to give a suggestion for all our fans on IWTV. Check out Battle Arts. It's fucking good. That's my pick of the week.
We don't have fans.
IWTV pick of the week, Battle Arts.
All right.
Okay.
That's it. Fuck all of you. Have a great rest of your night.
Make sure to tune in like 5 months when we get around to recording another podcast.
4.
Season 4.